On Friday, we witnessed a historic event, the election of a new pope. We traveled to witness history ourselves, but also to enjoy the culture and beauty of the Vatican and the eternal city of Rome. Let's go!
Buongiorno a tutti! We're on our way to St. Peter's Square to watch day one of Conclave. Now you can see there's loads of people here. Everyone is just walking and walking and walking towards the Basilica, hoping to catch a glimpse of the smoke, black or white.
We're very lucky. The weather is
It is very nice, yeah. The excitement is palpable, isn't it? You can feel it from everyone. There's media organizations here from all over the world. People are just waiting near the TV screens, waiting for a glimpse of the developments from the Sistine Chapel. Very, very exciting.
For day one of Conclave, we knew that we wouldn't get any news about the voting results until early in the evening, so we took the opportunity to explore around St. Peter's Square.
We visited the Church of Santa Maria in Traspontina. This Carmelite sanctuary dates back to the 16th century and is known for its Baroque interior, peaceful atmosphere, and deep spiritual history. It's dedicated to Our Lady of Mount Carmel and has long been a place of prayer and reflection for pilgrims visiting Rome. Despite being so close to the Vatican, it's often overlooked, but stepping inside feels like discovering a sacred secret of the city. From the Church of Santa Maria in Traspontina, we took a walk to Castel San Angelo by the river Tiber. Originally built as Emperor Hadrian's mausoleum, this massive fortress has served many roles throughout history, from a papal refuge to a prison. It later became a vital stronghold for the popes, especially during times of crisis. Most famously, it's linked to the Passetto di Borgo, a secret passageway that runs from the Vatican to the castle. This hidden route allowed popes to escape danger, like during the 1527 sack of Rome. This is the river Tevere, or the river Tiber. Yeah. I think this is their Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken.
Our next stop is the Museum of the Holy Souls in Purgatory, housed inside the Church of the Sacred Heart of Suffrage. This museum displays relics believed to be signs from souls in purgatory, scorched handprints, burned fabric, and other physical marks left behind as cries for prayer. It's both eerie and deeply moving, reminding us of the Catholic belief in purgatory and the importance of praying for the dead. After stopping by the Museum of the Holy Souls in Purgatory, we took the chance to relax at nearby Piazza Cavour and just enjoy the sunshine. and watch as the daily life in Rome goes by. We also enjoyed watching the dogs having fun in the sun.
This is what the priest was talking about.
Oh, Catherine of Siena. Oh, her role in bringing back the papacy to Rome. Very instrumental. It's 7:06 p.m. here in the Vatican. We're expecting smoke to come out of the Sistine Chapel around this time. We're assuming that the first vote has just concluded and that they're counting the votes now. So there's a huge crowd right now in St. Peter's Square waiting for the signal from the Sistine Chapel to come out, and we're on our way there as well. What are your thoughts on the first ballot just finishing? We're now waiting for smoke to come out.
I'm expecting it to be black.
Are you expecting it to be black? Yeah, I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it as well to be only black smoke today. It's very rare, particularly in the modern history of the papacy, that first ballot has resulted in a new pope. We can tell that people are expecting the smoke to come out any minute now. People are starting to jog towards the square. We can see on the television screens placed on the street here that there's a huge crowd already on the square. Are you excited?
Over here.
It's only the first ballot.
We positioned ourselves in front of the Basilica by 7:15 p.m. and there we waited for the first ballot to conclude. We all waited longer than expected. We had to remember, 133 cardinals had to cast their vote for the next pope, one after another, so this was going to take some time.
There was great anticipation among the crowd, trying to get news from the conclave, despite the weak internet connection within the square. Everyone was looking up towards that famous chimney, looking for a sign from the cardinals.
It was nearly 9 o'clock and still nothing from the Sistine Chapel chimney. Until...
Oh, I don't know. Looks like it's black smoke. Yeah, it's clearly black smoke. You can see it on the screens here. The conclave has failed to elect a new pope on the first ballot. No pope has been elected this evening. No Pope has been elected. You can hear the disappointment among the people in the square who've been waiting for so long, including ourselves. However, for those who are aware of how these proceedings go, it rarely happens on the first ballot that a Pope gets elected. I believe Pope Benedict and Pope Francis were elected on the second day of Conclave. So we'll be coming back here tomorrow, and hopefully then we will have a new Pope.
We'll get this side tomorrow.
We'll come back here to
found
this
the
side. This is the best side to
side.
watch
Yeah.
the conclave. There's seats here. There's seats here. All the reporters are here. It's quite spacious actually on this side.
And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a cap, I got shit by a single. Which means I think it's good luck. That's what people say.
Either good luck or you're the next Pope.
When you poop.
You're already wearing the white hat.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to end the day. What a way to end the day. No Pope has been elected,
And I got shit hurt.
and Vanessa got shit on by a Vatican seagull. We'll take it as good luck then. Oh, you can see all the people leaving now. What are your thoughts on this evening?
A lot happened.
A lot happened. Go on.
Well, first off, that was a long wait.
Very, very long wait. Much longer than I expected.
Yes.
Because we were expecting
Between half seven?
7 and 8. Yeah.
What time did it? Like 9? Exactly 9?
Yeah, 9.
And then, as I said earlier, a seagull decided to poop on my head. Out of all the people that were standing there. And also we got to take a selfie with one of the Filipino TV hosts.
Yes,
her
one
name
of-
is Jessica Soho.
Yes, one of the most famous broadcast journalists in the Philippines. She's here as well in the Vatican covering the conclave, so we're going to take a selfie with her. And that's a wrap for day 1 of our conclave experience. The race for the next pope continues tomorrow, day 2, and we'll be there to witness it. Morning guys, day 2. We just made a sudden decision to visit the Colosseum. We just visited Vanessa's relative who lives in a monastery here in Rome, and one of the stops, of course, was the Colosseum, and we said, oh, why not? And we're here. As we all know, the Colosseum and the Roman Forum are among the most visited landmarks in Rome. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, this ancient amphitheater once held over 50,000 spectators, gathering for gladiator battles, public spectacles, and Roman entertainment.
Here's Me by the Arch of Constantine, commemorating Emperor Constantine's victory at the Battle of Milvian Bridge.
After the Colosseum, we visited the Basilica di Santa Francesca Romana, nestled right beside the Roman Forum. This church is dedicated to Rome's patron saint, Francesca Romana, a noble woman known for her charity and deep faith. The basilica combines early Christian and Baroque elements, with mosaics, ancient columns, and a serene atmosphere that invites quiet reflection. Beneath the altar lies the saint's tomb, making it not only a historical site but also a deeply spiritual one. very much looking forward to walking around the Roman Forum because during our last visit we didn't get to see this. We didn't have enough time. So we've just heard that the Sistine Chapel has released smoke for the first two ballots, and again, black smoke. Black smoke. So no Pope has been elected as of lunchtime. Here in Rome, day 2, here at Santa Maria Maggiore, where our beloved Pope Francis is buried. And we're going to be here to pay respects to the late Pope.
So this is the only line. You were not expecting this.
No, it's a huge queue. Huge queue to pay respects to Pope Francis.
Before going back to the Vatican, we stopped by the Basilica of Saint Mary of the Angels and Martyrs. Designed by Michelangelo in the 16th century, this church was built within the ruins of the ancient Roman baths of Diocletian. It's a stunning blend of ancient Roman architecture and Renaissance artistry. Dedicated to Christian martyrs, especially those who died during Roman persecutions.
Welcome to Piazza del Popolo. We returned to the Vatican with great anticipation. The election of the new Pope was imminent. The fourth ballot had presumably just taken place. Recent papal history told us it was around this time that we would get the result of the conclave. We'd only been waiting an hour when we finally got good news. At 6 p.m., at last, the Sistine Chapel chimney revealed to the world, Habemus Papa. The successor to Saint Peter has been elected. The 267 Pope, the Catholic Church has been elected, and we were here to witness it. Thank God we're here. Thank God we're here. As you can hear from the bells hailing from St. Peter's Square, it is official. We have a new Pope. We have a new Pope. We were expecting it to have another ballot. We were expecting to have another ballot.
So is it going to be a Filipino?
We hope so. We hope so.
You guys are going to be famous in
We
the
hope
games.
so.
Get ready. Yes, regardless of nationality, we're hoping that it will be someone who can lead the church in a good and compassionate direction. That's right. We can still hear the bells pealing really loudly. We're expecting the new Pope to be announced in a couple of minutes from the central balcony of St. Peter's Square.
While we waited for the new Pope to be announced, we were lucky to be interviewed by several journalists, including ABS-CBN from the Philippines, Global News from Canada, and Italian TV. It was such a fun and crazy, but memorable experience to share our joy with the world.
Oh, ano pong pangalan nyo?
Stephen Valdesco po.
Steven
At Vanessa po.
and Vanessa. Talagang nag-abang kayo dito ng ilang araw, no?
Opo, nandito po kami kahapon for the first few ballots po. At
Okay.
expected po namin na ngayon yung mangyayari. Nangyari na nga po.
Nangyari na nga. Okay. So ano ba yung pinaghahandaan? Anong pinagdasal ninyo para sa Santo Papa?
Pinagdasal po namin na yung susunod na Santo Papa ay sumunod sa yapak ni Pope Francis na sobra pong bait at saka compassionate. At sabi nga po namin kanina na taga-Tacloban po ko, taga-Eastern Visayas po kami. We were very touched na pumunta si Pope Francis noon sa Tacloban. At saka gusto po namin na gano'n rin yung compassion na ipapakita ng susunod na Santo Papa.
Okay, maraming salamat. Alam ko may hinahabol kayo. Thank you so much.
At 7:13 p.m., Cardinal Dominique Mamberti finally went out onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica to announce the name of the new pontiff to the world.
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus Papam. Eminentissimum, ac reverendissimum Dominum, Dominum Robertum Franciscum, Sancte Romane Ecclesiae, Cardinalem Prevost, qui sibi nomen imposuit Leonem decimum quartum.
Hindi ko marinig eh.
from America.
From America.
Canada to siya. Sabi niya.
Cardinal Prevost.
Roberto,
Robert Prevost, and he's picked the name Pope Leo. Pope Leo. Pope Leo the 14th.
No, 14.
Pope Leo the 14th, because the last one was in the 1800s.
I have no internet.
Right. So just from what we've heard, it is Cardinal Prevost from the US, and he's taken the name of Pope Leo the 14th. So the last Pope Leo was in the 1800s. He was he was, I believe, the second longest reigning pope in history. And that's the name that he's taken. What kind of papacy that indicates for us, we're still not sure.
La pace sia con tutti voi. Fratelli, sorelle carissime, questo è il primo saluto del Cristo risorto, il buon pastore che ha dato la vita per il gregge di Dio. Anch'io vorrei che questo saluto di pace entrasse nel nostro cuore, raggiungesse le vostre famiglie, a tutte le persone, ovunque siano, a tutti i popoli, a tutta la terra. La pace sia con voi. Questa è la pace di Cristo risorto, una pace disarmata, una pace disarmante, umile e perseverante. Proviene da Dio, Dio che ci ama tutti e incondizionatamente. Ancora conserviamo nei nostri orecchi quella voce debole ma sempre coraggiosa di Papa Francesco che benediva a Roma. Il Papa che benediva a Roma dava la sua benedizione al mondo intero, quella mattina del giorno di Pasqua. Consentitemi di dar seguito a quella stessa benedizione. Dio ci vuole bene, Dio vi ama tutti e il male non prevarrà. Siamo tutti nelle mani di Dio. Pertanto, senza paura, uniti, mano nella mano con Dio e tra di noi, andiamo avanti. Siamo discepoli di Cristo. Cristo ci precede. Il mondo ha bisogno della sua luce. L'umanità necessita di Lui come il ponte per essere raggiunta da Dio e dal suo amore. Aiutateci anche voi gli uni gli altri, a costruire i ponti, con il dialogo, con l'incontro, unendoci tutti per essere un solo popolo, sempre in pace. Grazie a Papa Francesco. Voglio ringraziare anche tutti i confratelli cardinali che hanno scelto me per essere successore di Pietro e camminare insieme a voi come Chiesa unita, cercando sempre la pace, la giustizia, cercando sempre lavorare come uomini e donne fedeli a Gesù Cristo, senza paura, per proclamare il Vangelo, per essere missionari. Et benedictio Dei omnipotent, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti descendat super vos et maniat semper.
And so ended our once-in-a-lifetime experience of Conclave 2025. We consider ourselves extremely lucky to have witnessed the election of the 267th Pope of the Catholic Church, Pope Leo XIV, an historic choice, chosen to lead a church ably led by the late Pope Francis, and now a church at the crossroads of history.
We never imagined that we would be there to see this moment in history ourselves. We never imagined that we would be so invested in such an ancient and spiritual ritual. Now, we have a greater understanding of how such an event, the election of a new pope, can bring together people all over the world, full of joy and great expectations.
What an experience! What a conclave! We will never see anything like this for quite some time.
And so, we leave you with this. Viva Papa Leone! Long live His Holiness, Pope Leo XIV. May he reign for a long time to come. Thank you so much for watching.